Marriage is one of the biggest decisions you ever take. But before you say I do, there are 5 major things you absolutely must know. Let's dive in, guys. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back again to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Cutie Carol. Yeah, the only cutie in the building. Guys, pardon me. Number one thing you should know before saying I do on the altar to that special person of yours is that love is not enough. Love is not enough. Why do I say so? Don't get me wrong, love is actually beautiful, especially when you think you've met the right person, you guys are compatible, and things like that. However, love alone doesn't sustain a marriage. Love alone doesn't sustain a marriage. Why do I say so? Because to be honest, if it could, I don't think divorce rates would be so high like you are seeing of late. Do you get it? Yeah. But don't get me wrong, love is beautiful, to be very honest, especially if you are doing it with, a matured mind, someone who actually loves you as much as you do, if you guys are compatible and things like that. That is true. But no, that alone can never sustain your marriage. And that is also because marriage comes with a lot, okay? It needs extra effort. You have to like commit more, you have to put in a lot of work, love more, all those things. Yes, so if you are not ready for putting in the extra work, then there's no point getting married. If not, you are going to disturb someone's daughter or someone's son, and you yourself, you'll be disturbed as well. And I don't think that is what you want. Marriage requires trust, commitment, respecting values, boundaries, and things like that. See, you can actually genuinely love someone, but then again, at the same time, you could be wrong for the person, entirely wrong for that person. And that is also because maybe the person won't be giving you same energy. Do you get? So yeah, marriage requires a lot. And for it to be successful, love alone is not enough. My next point is that if you get married, know that you are not getting married to just the person, but you are also getting married to the person's habits. Yes, you are getting married to the person's habits. And so if this special person of yours has some habits you don't really like and you think you can't tolerate, you can't deal with them, it's better you don't get married to this person thinking that, oh, when we get married, he will change or she will change. Sweetheart, they won't. These habits are not going to change. And that's just the truth. It's a fact, okay? They're actually going to get worse. And so if maybe you are a super organized person and this person is quite disorganized, puts things elsewhere where you don't want them to be and things like that, and you're thinking, oh, well, maybe when you get married, this person is going to change. Well, maybe there's the potential of that person changing, but most of the times it doesn't work like that. So it's either you tolerate it or I don't know. So yeah, if this person say like staying out at night, and things like that, and you are not comfortable with it now, know that when you get married, it's going to be worse. It's not there that you are going to be comfortable with it. No, so you deal with it now. Okay, if your special person, okay, has some habits that you are ignoring now, know that they are going to frustrate you later. No two ways about that. No two ways about that. So please try as much as possible to deal with them now before you enter marriage. Okay, yeah, you are getting married to the person as well as the person's habits. Okay, so don't forget about that, right? A lot of people also keep saying that if couples who are married, okay, I mean, if they are compatible, then they are going to have a great marriage. But I don't think that that is the case. I actually think that communication is more important than compatibility. Please don't get me wrong again. Why do I say so? The reason I'm saying this is, yes, compatibility is important. We all know that. However, if the two of you are compatible, okay, and communication is a problem, you guys don't know how to talk, you don't know when to talk, you don't know how to deal with certain issues, okay, in terms of like communication, then it's going to fail. No matter how compatible you are, it is going to fail. That is because we are all different people altogether. You are different, you have a different family, you come from different background, like totally different from that of your spouse, okay, your beloved. And so know that when you get married, things are not going to be smooth. No, 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 it doesn't work like that. No matter how compatible you are, okay, no matter how understanding the two of you are, there will always be friction. Something will cause the two of you to have argument, okay, to like misunderstand each other sometimes. And so if that happens, are you going to tell me that what compatibility is going to solve that problem? I don't think so. And so it all boils down to communication, okay. Learn how to communicate with your partner and learn how to do it well, okay. If you have to like calm down before you speak to the person, why not calm down, relax, and speak to the person? Talk through things maturely, okay. And so when you guys are talking to, how do you go about it? Do you listen more? You know, there are some people who like to talk and not listen, but it doesn't work like that, okay. As you are talking, the other partner or person is listening, and so you have to also give that person a chance to also talk whilst you do the listening, okay. So yeah, you have to like listen when the other party is talking, and then yeah, calm down, okay, calm down. Like the two of you should know how to go about things, okay, because you know your partner better. So yeah, you have to know how to go about things. Even the Bible tells us in James chapter 1 verse 19, if I'm not mistaken, that we should be slow to talk and then quick to listen more, and then slow to anger. To me, I think communication is more important than compatibility. Yeah. The next thing I want to talk about is that marriage is not going to fix a broken relationship. Okay, maybe I'll have to repeat it. Marriage won't fix a broken relationship. Yeah, and so if your relationship is filled with constant fighting, arguments, abuses of all forms, and then things like that, trust issues, know that when you get married, it is not going to vanish. It's not going to solve the issue. No, that is because marriage is not a fresh start. A lot of people like tend to believe that okay, when you get married, then we are starting a new phase. That is not the case. Marriage is not a fresh start. It's actually a continuation of what you previously had, okay. But this time around, like you have to put in extra of everything, extra trust, extra understanding, tolerance, extra commitment, patience. Everything has to be extra, every single thing. And so if you are ignoring certain things now, especially the red flags right now, know that they won't vanish. They're not going to be solved when you get married. No, the marriage is actually going to magnify it for you to see it better clearly. It's funny, but that is it. Things are actually going to get worse. And so the best thing you can do is to solve the problem now before you even get married. If not, it's going to be worse. That's just it. All right. And then the last but not least on my list is that marriage is work. Marriage needs work every single day. And this time around, it's not like from 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. You're actually going to work for 24 hours every single day. There are no weekends, There are no leave days, holidays, nothing like that. So yeah, a lot of people tend to think that okay, when they get married things will fall in place and then it's going to be all rosy. And sweetheart, that's a big lie. That's a fallacy actually. It doesn't work like that. You have to work. If you are not ready for that, if you are not ready to like put in the extra effort, okay, more than you are doing right now in your relationship, then there's no point. Because if you don't, the marriage is going to fail. It's that simple. There's no two ways about that, okay? And so keep that in mind first. Analyze yourself, analyze situations, okay? And then yeah, go for it if you think you are ready for it, okay? So yeah guys, this is where we end today's video. These are the 5 things I wanted you to know, for you to consider before you get married, okay? And so if you loved this video and you had value, okay, why don't you give it a massive thumbs up? You can share as well, and please leave your comments in the section, okay, so that we can discuss. To those of you who are married, what other thing did you consider before getting married? Maybe I didn't mention them, okay? And to those of us who are not yet married, those of us who are planning to get married, are we going to consider these things, or have you considered them already, or are there any other things we are considering that I didn't mention? Please let's discuss them in the session, okay? So yeah, please don't forget to subscribe as well. From my analytics, I've realized that a lot of you are watching me but you haven't subscribed. Please, I beg you in the name of God, do all to subscribe, okay? It's going to help my channel grow. All right, so yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. See you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, God be with you, take care, and as always, I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.